name's Jenna and welcome to BOOKMAS Day 2. Today's BOOKMAS topic is the top 4 book-to-movie adaptations that I am most looking forward to in 2018. So funnily enough, all 4 of these are actually being released towards the beginning of the year. One of them is a television show and I actually have read all of the books for all of these. I'm partway through one of them, but for the most part I've read all the books. I'm so ridiculously excited for these adaptations of these books and I'm just going to share the 4 that I'm most excited about right now. Coming in at number 4 is A Series of Unfortunate Events Season 2, which is premiering on Netflix sometime early in 2018. I loved the first season of this show. I thought it was phenomenal. It was so true to the books. It was so funny, but also just so sad and dark at the same time, but it never lost that humor that the books always seem to have. Neil Patrick Harris did an amazing Count Olaf. I loved all of the kids. I loved the guy, I can't remember his name, but he plays Lemony Snicket as well, and he was just phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see how they're going to go adapting. I think they're adapting books 5 to 9 this time around for number 2, and that includes like the Oster Academy, the glass, something about an elevator, like the Erat's elevator or something about a hospital. I know there's the Carnivorous Carnival, and then there's one more as well, so I am so excited to get to see. Is it? Okay, no, it must be books 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, because there's a 13 book. Yeah, I'm so excited to see the second series of this show. We don't have an official release date for it yet, but I'm pretty sure they said they want to release it early in the year. I think it'll probably be around January, February, like when they released the first series, and I just cannot wait to see this one. I am super, super, super excited. Coming in at number 3, we have The Death Cure. Now, this movie has been through production hell because, of course, Dylan O'Brien got injured on set, so they took a massive, massive break, but they're back on schedule now, so they pushed it back. I believe it's coming out early February, maybe late January. I know it comes out towards the beginning of the year, and honestly, while I'm like super excited to see it, I'm also super worried about it because Scorch Trials was not a great adaptation. It took a lot of creative license, and Death Cure itself has never been my favorite Maze Runner book. I actually think it's like the weakest out of the original trilogy. I was never particularly happy with how things wrapped up because they didn't answer a lot of my questions. I had to wait until Fever Code got released before I got those questions answered. So I'm curious to see whether they're going to come back into the like sort of follow the book storyline, or whether they're just going to continue off on their own kind of storyline. They finally released the first trailer for that one and it looked so strange. Like there was a train scene and I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's no train scene in the book. I'd have to reread the book to be perfectly sure, but like I'm 80% sure there is no train scene in the book. So I was like, how can you have one in the movie? I don't know. I'm excited for it, but I'm also really nervous about it. Coming in at number 3, we have Love, Simon, which is the adaptation of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I am so ridiculously excited for this movie. So I found out about this movie ages ago because I love Nick Robertson as an actor, and he's been in a lot of YA adaptations lately though. Can we just like take a step back and think about that? He was in Fifth Wave, he was in Everything Everything, and now he's in Love, Simon. Like he's getting around in the YA adaptation sort of game. I found out he was going to be in it, and then I found out that Catherine Langford from 13 Reasons Why was going to be in it. I wasn't as excited about that one, but I was really excited about Nick Robinson, and so I decided, especially after hearing Tori talk about the book like every single meeting for the book club, I went, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, and then when it takes my fancy, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna read it. I did. I loved it. It was such a good book, and so then I was even more excited for the movie to come out, and they just released the first trailer and the trailer looks phenomenal. I am so excited for the movie. It looks so good. I have a lot of faith in it. I love all of the actors. I am so pumped to see them on the big screen, and I just cannot wait. Coming in at number 1, the book to movie adaptation I am most looking forward to in 2018 is A Wrinkle in Time. Now, I knew about A Wrinkle in Time all the way back when Disney, because I love Disney, like I want to work for Disney one day, so I keep a pretty close tabs on them. So all the way back when Disney was announcing their movies for like the next couple of years, they announced A Wrinkle in Time. And I looked at it and I went, I recognize that name. Where do I recognize it from? So I went and had a little bit of a look-see, and turns out it was that book that had those 3 witches in it. The one, you know, Miss Who, Miss What's It, and Miss Witch. And I've always kind of been like, I should read that. Like that's a book that I should probably read. And I never did. I just never read it. So then this movie got announced and they sort of started announcing the cast, and I got really like into it because, you know, they got some amazing people. They got Chris Pine, Oprah, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, Storm Reed, Zach Galifianakis, I think is how you say his name. And then they also like have Gugu Mbatha-Raw and Rowan Blanchard. So they just have like this amazing stellar cast. And I went, you know what? Screw it. I need to read this book. I still never did. did. Then the teaser trailer came out. It came out ages. I think it came out close to like D23 or something. Either way, it came out. You can bet that I loved it. And then the first official trailer came out. Obsessed. Instantly obsessed. I loved it so much. I thought it was amazing. It looked so good. So I bought the book on Audible and I've been listening to the audiobook and I am obsessed with it. It is so good. Such an amazing story. It's so simple but like so intriguing, and these kids are just such good characters and the witches are just incredible, and this place where they're at right now is just so horrible. And I'm listening to it. I usually listen to it on my break at work because I get half an hour and that's roughly enough time to listen to a chapter. I finished a chapter today after like during my break and I just went, I can't go back to work now because I need to keep reading to find out what's gonna happen. So yeah, you could say that I'm really enjoying A Wrinkle in Time, so I am so super ridiculously excited to see how they're going to adapt this one onto the big screen, because I think that they're going to be able to do it. If they do it well, then it's going to be amazing. So there you go. Those are the 4 book to movie / TV show adaptations that I am most looking forward to in 2018. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what book to movie / TV show adaptations you're most looking forward to in 2018. I would absolutely love to know. If you like this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay random. Bye.